Hey guys, so today requested by Jazzy Gamer. Sorry if I said that wrong. I hope it didn't. I'm going to be showing you 4 useful builds you can do in Minecraft survival mode, which can make your life easier, make your base cooler, and then in turn help you out as well. So the 4 I'm going to be doing, so I've got mob spawner / XP spawner, because there are ways you can make this so it does XP as well. Super smelter, an elevator that changes, so when you step on this it will change that to a soul sand block and you can go up it, and after a while it will change back again. And then I've got a sorting system which automatically sorts your blocks for you into different chests. So they're the ones I'm going to be showing you today. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into making the mob spawner. So the items you're going to need to build this are as shown. So you're going to need chests, there are 2 chests, 4 hoppers, don't know exactly how many, but a bunch of whatever block you want to use to build it, and also a water bucket. Hang on, let me just turn the music down. There you go. And a water bucket so that your mobs will fall into your trap. So let's get started. I'm going to start off, I'm going to grab all of these actually. So realistically what you want to do is you want it to be 24 blocks high so that they fall when they die, and I'll show you after I've built it how you can make it for XP. So if you want to make it so that you save as much material as you want, you miss out the corners, but if you don't want to you can fill in the gaps as well. So what you want to do is make this 24 blocks high. I'll do that quickly. So yeah, I've just finished making this 24 blocks high, and I didn't say this earlier, but you want to put 2 blocks, so it's a 2x4 area, and then you want to do the perimeter of that. And also 2 high from the front, you want to create blocks. You will be filling this in like this when you're done, so you can get the mobs after without them coming towards you if you want the XP, but I'll talk about that later. So what you want to do is go straight to the top, and you want to go out 8 blocks from here so that the water can flow towards the middle but also not go off the edge and into down to there, so they don't float to the top still. So you want to get 8 blocks out, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 8 blocks out like that, and you'll do that on all 4 sides. So once you've got all 4 ends parts done to it, you then want to build this up by 1 to here. And I'm building this as though you've been saving as much resources as you want, but you can fill in this down here if you wanted to. So you want to put all 4 of these corners in here, breaking the wrong box, and have it like that. And you want to build these out and around these, as so. Like that, and all the way around. And you want to build it 2 blocks high. So once you've done that, you can now fill in your water at the edges. Don't know why I went to that, that's my bad. And as you can see, it doesn't fall off the edge, so if I were a mob here and I fell into the water, I would slowly fall down, I would slowly be pushed down to the end, very slowly, and inevitably fall to my death. So I want to do that water for all 4 sides like this. You can do this after if you want to, but I usually do it now, just so I know I've got the right distance between. And once you've done that, you want to fill in these quadrants. So you want to go out here to where it meets to this bit, and then you want to bring this out as well. And then you want to do that for all 4 sides, and you want to fill it in as well. So now once you've done that, and you've got all 4 sides done, it should look like this. And then with that, you want to raise the sides up here by 2. Now once you've filled all the sides in, or you've raised the sides by 2, you now want to create the ceiling. You can either have it 1 high, or 2 high, sorry, or you could raise it 1 more here, and have the ceiling be 3 high. I usually just make it 2 high so that Endermen don't spawn, because even if Endermen did spawn in here and they fell into this bit, they just take damage and teleport somewhere, so there's no point having Endermen. So I'm just going to fill this in quickly. Right, so now you filled in the ceiling, so it should now, the outside, should now look like this. You can also make an extra room as well, extra room high. What you have to do is cut out the middle, do the same thing, raise this 2 up in the corners, like so. Have it go like that. Place the platforms down in between. So then you can have mobs spawn on here. Act like this is all filled in and this is reflected on all 4 sides. And then put water here. That's going to fill it down in it. Yeah, that's my bad. Don't place water there. And you just bring it up by here, sorry. Place water there. And then, yeah, that water's going down. And then, obviously, yeah, there's 2 floors. So you'd have, obviously, build the same thing again. And you have 2 floors. Obviously, that would be cut off, but I'm not showing you that today. I mean, I have shown you it, but I'm not building the whole thing because it's basically just reflecting what you've already done on the top half. I'm just going to remove all this. So yeah, this is how it should look from the outside. It should look like this, and then the inside it should look like this. It should be really dark. Now all you need to do now is go down to the bottom of it. Obviously I've built up 24, so they still need to land on this block here. And now all you need to do is I'm just gonna place stone here. Place a double chest there, and then just place 4 hoppers going into each other that end up going into the chest. So that when mobs fall and die, hang on. So when mobs spawn, fall down and die, land on the floor and die, the items will go into the hopper and go straight into the chest. They won't despawn. But the other variant, obviously block this off as well, so that if they do land, like say a creeper landed, and just blew up as it saw you, you then be hidden away from it, and it won't blow up. But the other variant I was saying about is you can actually have more hoppers here, and then when they fall, they won't instantly die, and they'll be like 1 heart or half a heart or something, and you can just punch them to death. You can just punch them to death when they fall, which means you can also get the XP from them as well. But yeah, that's the mob spawner. Get into the next one. So the next one we're going to be doing is the super smelter, which is useful because you can just place your items in here, it'll smelt it all, and then say you wanted to make like 3 stacks of glass, put 3 stacks of sand in here, put some coal in here, and it'll go into these, and then after however long it takes, it will all your glass will end up in this chest down here, and this will always be filtering through stuff, so it'll always be full no matter what. So yeah, these are the items you need for it. So you need a chest, either furnace of your choice, so if you wanted you can put a blast furnace in there, if you want to put iron and gold ores in there, or any ores you want in there. And you also need hoppers. It's very simple, as you can see how it's built here, but I'm just going to quickly make it for you. I'm going to just do it right here. So at the bottom you're going to want a double chest. You can do this, you can just cut it in half like this and just have it like this, but it's not as effective, but it's easier than to have that. That's to be a furnace, and it's quicker because then you can use it twice as fast. But yeah, So you put double chest down here, put 2 hoppers going into it, you put your furnaces of choice, and then the only annoying thing about this one compared to, because I'm on Java Edition, the difference is that you have to place 2 blocks here, then place your chest here, because if you didn't and placed your hoppers here and you want to place your chest down, it'd make it a single chest, because you have to shift, because if you don't, you just go into the hopper, and you can't even shift. Oh, you can shift click. Yeah, okay, so that's my bad. So you only have to shift click if you're, so you can only shift click it if you're going onto the chest. If you shift click onto the chest, it'll make a double chest, but if you don't, it'll just make 2 single chests, which you don't want. So you make that, and then you put 2 hoppers here and here on top of the furnaces, and on top of the hoppers you put chests. So if I just clear my inventory, and I'll get some coal, and I'll get some iron and some sand, and it's as simple as you put your coal in the middle chest, and as you see it start taking it, and it'll put equal amounts in each, so 9, 12, and it will sort out that stack, and it will sort it equally between the 2 furnaces. And then obviously in here you put your iron ore, and it'll start smelting it, and in here you put your whatever you want to smelt, and here you put whatever you want to smelt or cook. You can use this for food, you can use this for anything you can put in a furnace really, unless it's this one, then you can only put ores in it. So yeah, that's the blast furnace, or the sorry, not blast furnace, the super smelter. It's really useful. I actually use this in my own worlds a lot. Also, I've used all of these at least one point in my worlds. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Right, so this one is the water elevator. It's not standard water elevator where you have 2 streams of water. So you have a block in between, and you have another stream of water going up this side. So one of them will be a magma block at the bottom, and the other one will be a bit of soul sand at the bottom. So this kind of is a redstone as well. So what it does basically is this door just keeps the water out. So the water's, but if you were to just didn't have this door here, the water would pour out, and I think in Bedrock Edition it would break this pressure plate, and the water would go everywhere. But I know but apparently for some reason in Java, the pressure plate will stop the water from coming in. So basically all it does is you walk on the pressure plate, it changes it to soul sand, and it shoots you up. And after a while, as you'll see, it will change back. Purples will change, and it will pull you down to change the magma block, and you just walk out. So that's how that works. It's very good for getting up. If you have a really tall building, say you had a skyscraper of some sort, and you have one of these in it, it's very useful to get up and down. You can show that again. So it changes to soul sand, and it throws you up. And after a while, you'll see the magma block get switched out. That's a bit of soul sand, and it'll bring you down once you jump into it. So yeah, let's show you. So the blocks you need for it, it's quite a lot compared to those other 2. So you need a redstone torch, pressure plate, 2 sticky pistons. I think I have 3 repeaters. 3 repeaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of redstone dust. 4 redstone comparators. Whatever you want to build your elevator with, so the top bit of your elevator, whatever you want to build that with. I'm doing white stained glass. A water bucket, 1 magma block, 1 bit of soul sand, building block of your choice. I've gone with stone. Kelp, however tall your elevator is going to be, depends on how much kelp you need, and 1 oak door. I'll show you how to do this right now, and I'll do it on here as well. So, to make the water elevator that changes, you first have to place your normal block there, redstone, a repeater facing that way, and you want to do a 2x8 little square here, 2x4 sorry, and on this you want to place 1 block there, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust. And you want to put two comparators facing that way, two comparators facing that way. Once you've done that, you want to get a block here, repeater, two redstone dust, another block here, and have a repeater facing that way. Once you've done that, you want to place a block here, redstone torch, and then you want to place one of your a sticky piston here, and you can break these blocks here. And then you also want to place a sticky piston here. On this redstone repeater behind this bottom sticky piston, set that to 3 ticks. That's basically all the redstone done, apart from the pressure plate. Once you've done that, you want to place a block here, and you want to just build your small platform. I'm only going to make it a 3x3 platform. And then on top of where your redstone dust was, you then want to get your pressure plate, place your pressure plate on there. And when I stand on this, you'll see the pistons, that one should retract and that one should extend. And it will extend for the duration of this repeater, for this pulse extender, sorry. And you see after a while it heads back. So then after that you want to place more of your normal block there. And then here you just want to place your, well, I'm placing my glass. I'd recommend glass, it just looks nicer for your elevator. I mean, depending on where you're building it, you could build it out of whatever, if it's like inside of a building. And then once you've done that, so that is all the redstone done now. And you get your door, you can get rid of all, you need the kelp, all you need now is glass, magma blocks, sand block, soul sand, and your bucket of water. So I'm actually going to remove the pressure plate for now. And then, so first thing you should place, so here should always be the magma block. And then, so that's that piston. And on this piston, a bit of soul sand. And once you've done that, you can build up this however high you want. I'm just going to build it this high, however high this is, just for demonstration purposes. Once you've done that, this only sends you up if it's a solid block of water. So the only block of water there solid is the one I just placed. So yeah, that's stupid of me. I need to place this. Yeah, I should have placed my door first. That was stupid of me. I have to put this back. That was my bad. So yeah, place the door first, I'd recommend. And then once you've done that, that should be fine. Yeah. And then once you've done that, I'd say remove this block here. Get any block you can place kelp on, and then just place kelp going all the way up. So swim up the top of the water and place kelp. What this will do is it will make the blocks of water, it will solidify the blocks of water. So every single bit of water in here is now a solid block, meaning that it will bubble and it should throw you up. Well, this magma will take you down. That was god damn it. This is going perfectly, just as planned. Now I have to place this stuff back again. Oh, I'm doing so many stupid things. Right. This isn't going very smoothly, is it? So once you've done that, it's pretty much done. Put your pressure plate. I'd say leave the door closed, because when you step on this, it'll do that, and that block didn't. Yeah, me placing that block there created an uneven surface. So yeah, I get my magma block back. So let me swim out of this, because I don't want to press it, I want to press it while going into it. And then when you slap on this pressure plate now, it will open up, and it will change it to soul sand, and it should throw you up. And after a while, like you saw earlier with that one, it will change back, turn a magma block, and it will bring you down. So that's an automatic elevator which decides whether you go up or down depending on where you are. So it will always pull you down before you press this. Once you press this, it will change the soul sand and go into that. Let's get to the next one. So this one is an item sorter, so this sorts your item into a specific chest. They're not in there now, I've taken them out in inventory. But when I place these in here, they only go to specific chests. So you can see the stone goes into here, iron ore, gold ore, wood and diamonds. And then if anything is junk, so let's say if I got some bunch of granite, you can see it will go into this chest when I throw it into it. You can see it goes all the way to the end, and then it goes into this chest. This is the junk chest. See, it's all in there, and now it's going into here. So basically just sorts all your items out so that you can put them wherever you want. Actually, I'll do this now. All you need for it is a chest. All you need for it is chests, hoppers. This all varies depending on how much you want. This is necessary, but you can use whatever block you want realistically, as long as you're not using it to where you're sorting your items. I'm using that as a placeholder for now. So all you need is chests, hoppers, redstone dust, redstone torch, redstone repeater, redstone comparators. I use glass for the outside so you can see the items flowing through, and some water. But it would vary on how much water you need. Will vary. You may need signs to extend how much water goes through, but this is all you need. I'll put these, I keep doing that, I'll put these in here quickly. So to start it, oh, and sorry, I didn't say, but you need it's a standard block, so I'm just going to use stone for this like I have for everything else. So to start, you place a row. I'm only going to demonstrate 3, so this is me demonstrating 3. So you place 3 repeaters like this, you place a block like this, and a block like this, and in front of this block goes redstone torches. And then once you've done that, you need to place blocks on top of here, and then you need to bring this out too. So that should be a 3x3 square on top. Fill all of this with redstone dust, not there, and then redstone comparators going into the dust. Once you've done that, the redstone for it is done, and all you need to do now is sort out the hoppers and the chests. So to do that, I'm going to need that actually. So to do this, all the hoppers need to be facing that way. So how I'd do it is I'd bring this out to destroy that one, and then do it like that, and then place hoppers like that. So as you can see, all the ends of the hoppers are pointing this way, so they're pointing towards me rather than pointing into the hopper below. And all you need to do now is place chests like this. And that's pretty much done. Now you get your glass and your water. I mean, it can be whatever block you want, it doesn't have to be glass. If you don't want it to be, it could be anything. And you get your block of choice, and then just make this. Make a little tunnel. Just make sure there's no areas where the water can leak through, so that when you place the water down, it doesn't fall out and break the redstone. Once you've done this, all you need to do now is decide which blocks you want to go into these chests. Now, for example, I'm going to do the first. So I'm going to do stone. Actually, you need a granite and polished granite. And to do this, all you need to do is grab whatever. So if I want stone to be in this one, in this hopper here, I put my stone, and I put slabs there, or an item of your choice that you're not going to put into your sorting system. After that, I'm going to do polished granite, and I've always fill these as just 1. That's all you need is 1. All this does is I don't understand the physics behind it, but it will always stop at 41, around 39 to 41 it will stop. I found on Bedrock Edition it stops at 39 to 41. Java Edition, I'm pretty sure it always stops at 41. So yeah, always stops at 41. And you can see I've got granite in there, polished granite in there, and stone in there. So the recording, this is just a quick video, but the recording actually cut at this point. It just didn't get the next like couple minutes of the video, but this basically just, the rest of it was me chucking the blocks I'd already put into the hoppers and the chests, and demonstrating you just, when you chuck a block in there that you've already sorted into the chest, it'll put it into the right chest. But it did capture the part where I went into this world and showed you my sorter, which is this, which includes this, and it includes that down there, that's my sorting area down there under the water. So I'm gonna play the rest of that bit of the recording, but I was just making this little bit of the video, just to explain why it's just suddenly cut. But yeah, I didn't catch the recording, so I apologise for that. So this is my world on Bedrock Edition, and as you can see, this is my sorting system, and it works perfectly fine. Obviously I've got a lot of stuff. This is the one you would have seen another time. This is the one I did the duplication glitch on at the time. That's still smelting. So yeah, this works perfectly fine on this world. I don't know what's happening. And then this is my chest for just junk that doesn't actually belong down here onto that glass actually. So if something doesn't go into one of these, it will go into here rather than it just sitting there and taking up space and being a pain for loading times and loading chunks. Because if you have items that are just on the floor, it has to load in as well, so it takes longer to load in that chunk. But yeah, this is my sorting system, so this is part of it anyway. So I placed stuff in either one of these chests, because I had a lot of stuff to transfer from there, because that's my storage room, to here. And because of that I made 2 chests going down. So what happens is, I place it into the chest, they go through these hoppers into this dropper, and then when something goes into the dropper, that activates, and it sets off this little circuit of redstone, which then repeatedly triggers the dropper to activate. You can set how fast it goes depending on how many ticks you have. So I usually put it on the second tick, because if you put it on the first tick, it's really fast and it can bug out and burn out sometimes. So I usually have it on the second tick. And I'll demonstrate it to you now. I'll grab some stuff from down here. And I have this little tunnel is where all the items go. It's all sat on ice, as you can see. Just so the items move all the way down all the time, so they don't get stuck or anything. So I'll take this, I'll take a bunch of quartz, I'll take some from this side as well, so grab some netherrack, quartz, and I'll grab some cobblestone. So when I place all this into the chest up there, it will get sent down this channel, and it will go into all the right chests and sort itself out. And I'll put the glass down there as well, so you can see it go into the bin. My dog's sad for some reason. Let me just chuck this in here. As you can see, once something jumps into the dropper, if I can click on it, it sets off this circuit. It activates that, sets this off constantly. Because as soon as something goes into this, it activates that, activates the redstone, and it just keeps doing the circuit over and over again. So yeah, like I said, if you do this, you can see it slower, and it's even slower now. And it goes really fast if you have it like this, but it can sometimes throw the items out the side of it. So I just have it on 2 ticks. It's fast enough, and it's good. But yeah, I'll swim down there actually, because this is the channel I have. It's all on ice, so the items move faster. So you can see all the items are going down now. And it's already done. It's already done the quartz. You can see the quartz is going down now, and it's going into the right places. Netherrack, it's going all the way around, and it jumps into the netherrack box. Or chest, sorry. You can see netherrack's coming down. And it's all going into here. See? And on this one it's not going into here because it's not getting thrown. And then this is the quartz as well. Some netherrack still coming down. There's a bunch of quartz. These corners were a pain because it was difficult to keep the momentum going because they keep stopping. So I put the ice here as well to be able to go faster. As you see, the quartz going down, and the cobblestone is also coming down now. Once cobblestone is done, you should be glass, I think. There you go, there's a bit of glass as well. But as you can see, if you follow the glass, where is it? There's a bit of glass there. If you follow the glass, it goes all the way to the end. See? The glass will fill into that bit, cobblestone fills into there, the glass goes into there, and that's it done. It's a very good way to sort your items out if you have a bunch of stuff. So like quartz, for example, obviously going to nether, you get loads of XP for mining quartz, kelp, flint. I think I have a lot of sand as well, a decent amount of sand. A lot of netherrack, magma blocks, endstone, don't have a lot of that. But yeah, if you just end up, I had a lot of oak slabs at this point. But on these ones I have cobblestone walls because I don't use cobblestone walls. So it's just easier for me to do that like that, the cobblestone walls. So yeah, that's the sorting system, and it's actually a really good sorting system. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun making it, trying to think of things. It's probably my first thought out video that I had to make. As I said at the start, it was requested by, I think it was Jazzy Gamer. Let me just double check that, just so I don't get it wrong. If I got it wrong, I apologise. I'm not very good at remembering names. Yeah, Jazzy Gamer, so I remembered it. So yeah, this was requested by Jazzy Gamer. I will be doing another one on some redstone stuff. And I actually turned into a farmer. Why are they all in here? How did I get 4? I had 3. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.